Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. I'm still pumped from the end of last episode, picking up that win, the first win for a long time for the Foxes. But now we've got another task on our hand, taking on Durham, Paul Collingwood, and Tom Latham. It's going to be a very tough ask getting past, I guess, Tom Latham for starters. We want to get rid of him, and I've already gone and marked things around. Now we've brought in T Taylor for a game here, just because Klein wasn't doing too great, so we thought we'd give him a bit of a break. And we have brought in Callis as well, the opener. Not Jacques Callis, and I think it's Callis. I don't know how to pronounce it, but brought him in just because Dearden, he wasn't in great form. He wasn't doing too well for us, so send him down to the second 11, and he can play a game down there. So not the greatest of starts, 105 for none in the first session. It is an absolute road of a pitch. We're playing in probably the worst bowling conditions known to mankind. So it is going to be very interesting to see when. Oh, I was going to say when we do get that first breakthrough, but there we go. We get Tom Taylor Parkinson with the wicket. Taylor, the bowler there. So we'll go and take that. And Taylor, another young player. We did talk about it in the very first episode that we do have a very young side. That we have here at Leicestershire Cricket Club. So we're just going to look to try and go and keep developing these players and keep giving them a good opportunity to excel. But it looks as though that is going to be very tough here today on a very good batting deck, it must be said. Durham almost well, in fact they have now brought up the 200 for the loss of just one wicket, and they've done it inside the space of 64 overs as well. So it's not as though they're going slow by any means, and we are going to need to try and find a way through. We're going to have to try and find some way to pick up a wicket, because their opener Steele has just gone and picked up 100. Smith, the number 3, in fact I was going to say the number 3, but he's gone. A late bit of swing there from Taylor to get rid of Steele for 107, so we'll take that right before the new ball as well. And what... oh, I need to pay more attention, because now Oren is out. We'll let him recover a little bit, and it has actually worked quite well, because Parkinson is going to pick us up a wicket. So not all doom and gloom, it must be said, for Leicestershire at this stage. Durham have put themselves in a very, very good position though, that you can't really see them relinquishing too much in this game. So yeah, we'll go with Oren again, just because, you know, he is the strike guy. And saying that though, for all the runs that they have scored, we have done well, I guess, to stay in touch a little bit. We are going to pick up 5 wickets, which, you know, on this deck is no easy feat. It was an absolute road when it came to starting things off. And let's just give Chappell, I was going to say give him 1 over. I thought he might have gone and picked up a wicket. I don't know what it is, but I really like the kid, and I really enjoy using him. So hopefully he's going to repay the faith in us that we've had for this long period of time. And Vaughan Aaron, he has been, you know, since Mohammad Abbas did get called up to Pakistan duty and we brought him in as a reserve player, he has been doing bits and pieces for us. He has been very, very good. He's been the leading wicket taker. He's been getting the job done. He's been getting wickets early. He's been cleaning up the tail. So he's doing exactly what we want him to do. But this is looking like this is going to be a big 18 off the over. I was going to say this is looking like it is going to be a very, very tough day at the office. You know, from the highs of that win last episode, we're back down to the lows of chasing, and this one's just been skied. We're just going to get right out of that. Chasing, it looks as though it's going to be close to 500, but Parkinson has just gone and got a caught behind there, so he's actually on a hat trick. So we'll make sure that we have a look at that, which is just a run, so a little bit of an anticlimactic finish there. But it does look as though he is going to get another one here. Will Durham be able to get to 500? We'll wait and see. Another edge behind, and a good piece of keeping. But Durham definitely in the driver's seat in this game, it must be said. There's no real looking back for them at all. And 500 plus on the board now. We are going to finally be put out of our misery as we take our 10th wicket, but the damage, as I said, has been done already. 531 on the board. Inside 137 overs. So that is absolutely manic. And saying that though, this is a good chance for our new player that has come in. It's a good chance for him to bat on a very good batting deck. And I should probably start talking. I was going to say I should probably stop talking about him now, because we will go and lose a wicket. It's not him, but it's Carberry, who is gone. But see, that's disappointing. He's made a start. He's a senior player. I really wanted him to stay around, help out the young guys as much as we can. And same as Ackerman, it is handy that we do have so much experience in that number 1 and number 3 position, that it does allow us, when these young guys do come in, that they do have a lot of experience around them. So it looks as though Durham are bowling on a different track here, to be fair though, than we were, because they picked up 3 wickets very early on. We do still have 100 on the board, but this is the key figure down here, boys. Still trailing by 426, so that is a big task for us to go and get through. So at this stage again, and I said it in episode 2, as defensive as it is, in a situation like this, there's not really much else you can do apart from look to play out for the draw. And that's what we're going to have to look to do. They batted for such a long time to Durham that we were out of the game. When they scored that total, it basically took us out of the game from there. So we're probably going to be looking here, especially with the way things are going, we're probably going to follow on. And Durham might, it's hard to say, but they probably will look at putting us in again. And the only thing that could possibly save us is if we bat through here well. Oh, there we go. New all-time record. Thank you. Oh, and Dexter's got 100 and Rain's got 50. How did I even miss that? The only thing that potentially save us is if we get these 54 runs, first of all, to avoid the follow-on, and second of all, even if we didn't follow on, we somehow managed to score those runs at an incredible rate of knots. Needed maybe, I don't know, they needed 150 in 2 sessions, and we somehow bowled them out in 2 sessions, because it's looking like that is potentially what is going to happen here, because there is just 1 wicket left. We still do need 23. Aaron is really not known for his batting, as far as I'm aware. I can't remember the last time. Yes, oh, whew. I can't remember the last time that he saved that. Well, that I remember seeing him batting for any length of time, but he's done enough. He scored 15. And that's exactly what we needed. It has meant that Durham they are now required to bat again. And can kind of just hope that they bat time here, and heading into day 4, that they don't leave us too long to bat. And I need to keep an eye more often on the player's stamina. So, oh, here we go. Taylor's been impressive since he's come in. I think that's his 3rd or 4th wicket that he's picked up in the game. And we're going to get rid of both Durham openers before the end of play on day 3, which I guess is a minor win. We can take it, but I'm hoping it doesn't mean that they accelerate fast here, and we are going to have to go and try and bat out a period of time. I think the declaration is only a matter of time away. 2 sessions and about an hour left to go. They're 300 ahead, so they don't really have to worry about us chasing it down. And Smith's gone there as well, so that's good. Yeah, don't have to really worry about us chasing it down at all. And I think there we go, I was going to say, if they did, then it doesn't really show confidence. And then we're going to go very defensive, because we're not going to win this game. We essentially just need to survive. Which I don't know what to do with that opening position, man. Callis was alright in that first innings. I think I just need to pick someone and stick with them, and give them faith to to carry on and develop, because both of the guys that we have used have been quite young. So but it looks as though now we're just blunting out this bowling attack, which is what we like to see, and we're getting Carberry and Ackerman, who are our two main guys, some time in the middle, which is exactly what we want. And believe it or not, we're actually going to go through, I don't want to talk too soon because stranger things have happened, but we are going to go through the first 3 games of the season unbeaten. So that is a positive in itself. Carberry has just absolutely dropped anchor. 61 off 224. The man. The absolute man. Good job. Steelman in the match for his 107. I was going to say his 116, but yeah, 107. Carberry with another not out in the 4th innings, so he's becoming a bit of a ledge there, it must be said. But yeah, another draw, so 1 win, 2 draws, 9 batting points, and 7 bowling points, so 42 at the moment, which again is not terrible, but there's quite a big gap between us and Durham, so that's good. The only issue is we have played 1, 2, 3 who are below us. We haven't played Glamorgan yet, but we haven't played any of these top 5 clubs, which is a concern. We do have Glamorgan next game, so that's a big game for us to stay in that hunt for promotion. And I say hunt quite loosely because I don't think promotion in our first season is something that we were really looking at, but it would be nice. I wouldn't complain if it did happen. But anyway, guys, do hope you've enjoyed episode 4 of this Leicestershire Cricket Captain Career Mode. If you have, remember, let me know in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.